literally means to follow, meaning to proceed, to follow. And how they proceeded, all right, by Esau's little deep thoughts. Matter of fact, let's grab it. This is Psalm 64, verse 1. All right, to the chief musician, a psalm of Malak Dawadah, or King David, or Malak Dawadah. All right, hear my voice, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. All right, now our enemy, and really King David was speaking about who Saul. All right, and he had a lot of enemies, but Saul was trying to get him off, or try to get him murdered. But really, this also talking about now who Esau Edom is, the so-called white man. He's pursuing us. All right, and that's why the scriptures say to fear none of those things. All right, because this devil is very. He has what you call a fear monger. He has a tactic of trying to instill fear inside your mind, so you can't come out here and do the work. So you can't be fervent in the spirit. That's what this damn Edomite does. All right, to fear his technology, to fear how he's trying to push the RFID microchip or the vodkas. If you don't get this what you call it, this vaccine that they're gonna put, that you're not gonna work no more. That's a fear monger. All right, that he uses his little demons, his little demonic spirits to come at you. All right, to try to instill fear in you too. All right, that's why you gotta always constantly fight the good fight of faith, because none of these people know the Bible. These people don't know the Bible. All right, these so-called Christian churches, they don't know the Bible. These Ishmaelites, these Arabs, they don't know the Bible. All right, and that's why Vocab Malone has abandoned the Christian church. All right, to go write books. But the scriptures say, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. That's because that devil don't know the Bible. All right? Oh, so King David is praying to the Heavenly Father in Yahweh Shai to keep him from the fear of the enemy, which is Esau Edom. Shalaki. All right? From the fear of the enemy, which is Esau Edom. All right? The so-called white man. All right? And these other nations too, that are in league with this damn devil. All right? Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. How do you hide yourself too? All right? The prudent man foreseeth the evil and hide himself. You hide yourself in his truth. All right? In a pavilion or this, and really you hide yourself in the name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Proverbs 18:10. All right? But with this truth, you have his name. All right, so you hide yourself in his truth and his name, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. All right, because no other name is going to save you. All right, and let me grab that. Ain't no other name, all right, is going to save you. All right, not no Caesarea Borgia, not no Serapis, not these Greek gods, not none of these Roman gods, the Greco-Roman Empire gods, none of your favorite entertainers, not no Lupe Fiasco, not no what's the other devil's name, Slim Thug. All right, they're telling you, and they're telling their fans to go get the vodkas, showing you they sellouts. So that's showing you every song they made that deals with some type of revolution or a change, they pretty much went back on their own word. Just like Tupac, 1 minute he'll talk about overthrowing the United States government, and at the same time he'll talk about selling drugs to his own people. I mean, which one is it? I mean, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So what is it? All right? Showing you your entertainers, all right, are going to fail you. All right? The people, the leaders of this people have caused them to err. All right? Whether these church pastors, whether it's Islam, all right, whether it's your favorite rappers, all right, they have caused you to err. All right? Jesse Jackass, okay? Martin Lucifer Coon, okay? Acts chapter 4, verse 11. This is the stone which was set at nothing of you builders, all right? Or at naught of you builders, which has become the head of the corner. Right, so you had Israelites back in Israel that looked at Yahweh Shai like, you ain't my savior. They were looking at him like, you ain't gonna save us. All right, because you had Israelites that wanted Yahweh Shai to take the Romans or the Roman Empire out of power at that particular time. All right, and that wasn't the time to do that because Yahweh Shai still had established the church or the disciples, which later on became apostles. All right, Salaki. All right, which later on became apostles, which apostle means to be sent out or sent forth. All right, what you're sent out with. Obviously, it's got to be the highways and byways. Ain't nobody else doing it. Everybody else in these parties, committing adultery, sleeping with another man's woman. All right, you got the Judite women somewhere right now, giving head somewhere, blowing rod. That's what it is. That's part of the cursing. All right, that a woman should be a whore on the streets. Our women are whores. All right, the so-called black woman, the so-called Latina woman, they're whores. All right, they always in the damn mirror. All right, they stay in the mirror for like 5 hours, taking pictures or in the bathroom. All right, trying to position the way their ass is gonna be. All right, they load up the video on Facebook or some type of picture on Facebook. All right. So that's why the Lord gotta kill you too. A lot of you women out there. All right, that are part of that 2/3. All right, so join the 2/3 club. You ever heard of the Bad Girls Club? Yeah, join the 2/3 club. All right, Acts chapter 4 and verse 12. Neither is there salvation in any other. Right, so Yahweh Shai saying he's the head of the corner. All right, he's the head of the corner. That's what keeps up this ecclesia. All right, when brothers out here on the highways and byways, that's what's keeping us in tune. All right, that's what's keeping us alive. All right, neither is there salvation in any other, for there's none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. So it's talking about what? His name wasn't Jesus back then because there's no letter J's. All right, in the Hebrew, there's no O's, there's no V's, there's no U's. Okay. So, and also too, when the Apostle Paul on the way to Damascus to go persecute Israelites, all right, Yahweh Shai appeared to him, and in the Hebrew tongue it says, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? The Apostle Paul heard it in the Lashwan Kodash, the Paleo-Hebrew, all right, the original tongue, the original language. And that's what tongue means. It means language, all right? All right, neither is there salvation in any other. All right, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. All right, so the Lord is not going to save no 2/3. All right, the Lord is not going to save these wicked ass women out here. You drug dealers, you gang members. You don't think the Lord see what you're doing? All right, that's why the Lord is reversing these curses on the damn so-called white man Esau Edom. All right. Making them become the greatest heroin addicts, all right? The greatest crackheads, the greatest dope heads, all right? You don't think the Lord see all that? All right, so you cannot be saved if you don't have Yahweh Shai's name, all right? Psalm 64, verse 4, and King David called on Yahweh, which Yahweh to exist or to be, okay? Yahweh to exist. All right, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, right? Because Esau Edom knows the prophecy of the mark of the beast. All right, that's a persecution that's going to take place on earth. We're either going to be persecuted in that way, all right, by him trying to follow us to take that mark of the beast, or to constantly push that, all right, or promote that mark of the beast for us to take it, or it's going to be by those vodkas. Either way, still persecution to be followed or pursued. All right? So hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. All right, that round table meeting. All right, let's get that. Age 5475, Kawad. Might be wrong. Let me see something. Yakad might be Yakad Salaki, which means an assembly of familiar converse, okay? Assembly, all right? Circle of familiar friends. What's the circle of familiar friends? You got, well, they're all enemies to each other, but you got like that round table discussion where you got a lot of these Edomites, all right? Pretty much, okay, this is how we're gonna do it, all right? Now, they're hip. They know about where we've been. We already been hip, you damn devils. They know about the mark of the beast. Now let's try it in this fashion. Let's try it in this way. Let's see if they bow down to that. All right, so if they take that vodka, we can pretty much destroy their DNA. All right, then we can control them what? With the physical mark of the beast. All right, so we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We know what you devils is trying. All right? So if you can come out here and boldly proclaim your downfall and tell you what your plans are, that means we got an advantage on you. All right? Satan ain't got no advantage on us. We got an advantage on you, fucking devil. All right? Psalm 64, and this is all part of persecution. All right? Psalm 64 and verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. When something is secret, it's not to be made known. But the Lord gave us the information of a mystery, all right, in his secret, all right, that we make known of who this damn devil is. All right, why? Because the Lord says this in Amos chapter 3, and I'm going to start at verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord Yahweh Shai hath not done it? Showing you that the Lord does all things. He's the perfect balance. All right, there's no imbalance with the Lord. All right, Esau Edom society is like this. It's like all over the place. With the Lord, it's a perfect, it lines up. It's a perfect balance. Okay? And the Lord does bring evil. All right, another proof that the Lord brings evil, Isaiah 45:7. All right, shall a trumpet be blown in the city? We are blowing a trumpet. All right, this is the ram's horn we have. We are blowing that loud instrument and that trumpet and declaring the downfall of America. All right? And we're declaring everything that this damn devil has done to you so-called Negroes, West Indians, okay, so-called Latinos, so-called Cubans, so-called Mexicans, so-called Brazilians, all right, so-called Panamanians, so-called Native American Indians, all right, so-called Seminole Indians, all right, what Seminole means runaway, all right? So the Lord has given us the information of who you devils are. Esau Edom, all right? Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city and the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai hath not done it? Right, the Lord is the one doing it. Surely, right, or truly, or surely, like something firm, it's established. Surely, all right, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai will do nothing but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. And prophet means to say before. You go to prophet and literally tell you a Hebrew Israelite. All right, but it means to say before a prophet. All right, so the Lord has given us the scoop and the information on you damn devils. As a matter of fact, I got this book right here I just got from the bookstore, and it's the book I was talking about in my recent camp pages or camp videos, America, the Daughter of Babylon, right? By Alan Bunk, which is an Edomite, right? And he goes into, he's not an Israelite, but the Lord revealed to him certain things, all right? The Lord, not saying he's an Israelite, but the Lord revealed to him certain things about how can this place be called America, Daughter of Babylon, through like commerce and how they trade the false beast, the Roman Catholic Church. So Lord willing, I'll just grab a little bit of information in this, highlight it, and bring it out on how it's about. It's just something I want to just grab just to get out a little bit of information. All right, it's really not that important to go into all these other books. All right, but it's only that the Lord has even showed the Edomites that America is the daughter of Babylon. Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right, and you devils are mad as hell that we exposing you. Salaki. And you devils are mad as hell that we exposing you. All right, this back again. Matter of fact, no, let's read up to verse 8. The lion hath warned, who will not fear. All right, that lion is representing with Yahweh Shai, but we are considered as lions too. The righteous are bold as lions or as a lion. All right, surely the Lord Yahweh Salaki. Yeah, I'll read that again. Surely the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. Right, a revelation, a peeling back of information. Opera rivalai. Okay? Read the opposite of veil. All right, the opposite of a veil, the opposite of a covering. The Lord is revealing it to his prophets, all right, which are only Hebrew Israelites. Although Alan Bunk is an Edomite, he can still use them to make the tongues to fall upon themselves. Okay? So, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. The lion hath warned, who will not fear. The Lord Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai have spoken, who can but prophesy. All right, so we're prophesying. All right, which means literally to say before. Anytime the prophets came, all right, it was something that had to be said before that upcoming destruction and destruction took place. All right, so this is Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8. All right, the prophets, matter of fact, let's start at verse 7. Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thine ears and in the ears of all the people. The people that Yahweh Shai was referred to, or the Heavenly Father was Yahweh Shai were referred to, are the people on his sign here. All right, because obviously they don't fit nobody else. All right, so who can it be talking about? It's clearly seen who the Lord's people are by the curse. Just that alone seals it. That's it. All right, just that alone. All right, even having the one people to be stronger than the other, even as far as like the sports world. LeBron James, all right, Michael Jordan, ain't no Manu Bowl. All right, we are a stronger people. Now, who would you rather watch play basketball? John Stockton, or you rather look at watch let's get the worst Jake basketball play out there. Oh man, I don't know if I can think of one. Sam Cassell or John Stockton? I would prefer watching Sam Cassell, even though I don't watch that no more. But I'd rather watch Sam Cassell than John Stockton. All right, or Kenny Smith. All right. Come on, man. Or what's that Moabite? Whatever his name was. Who would you rather watch? All right. Would you rather watch that Moabite, or would you rather watch let's pick another one. Shaquille O'Neal. All right, you'll rather watch Shaquille O'Neal, even though he a faggot too. All right, Shaquille O'Neal a flaming faggot too. All right, Charles Barkley too. All right. This is Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 7. And verse 8, the prophets that have been before me, all right, have been what? Before Jeremiah, all right, or Jeremiah, right? The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries. All right, even though America is a corporation, but they can still be considered as a country or the theta or the landmass. All right, but they're a corporation, so we're prophesying against America, the daughter of Babylon. All right, both against many countries. So it just wasn't ancient Babylon, it wasn't ancient Assyria. All right, when Jonah went to Nineveh, all right, way before the fall of Nineveh in 612 BC. All right, it just wasn't just against those lands. All right, it just wasn't Salak. It just ain't against America. We've been prophesying against everybody. All right. The prophets, which prophet means to say before, that have been before me and before thee of old, prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. That's why this place also too is called Babylon the Great. All right, this place is called Babylon the Great because it is a great kingdom But the word Babel goes into confusion. How you say it in the Hebrew? Once again, Babel, which means confusion. All right? That was the place of ancient Shinar, which is modern day Iraq, or ancient Shinar, Mesopotamia, Ur of the Chaldees, or Babylon, which means confusion. All right? Men want to be women. Women want to be men. All right? In this society. All right? That's why the Lord created that woman, which woman means servant. All right? That rib for a man as a helpmeet. All right? The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. All right? This is Luke chapter 1 and verse 70. This is Luke chapter 1 and verse 769. Let's start at verse 68. Blessed be the Lord Yahweh Yahweh Shai of Yasharallah, which Yasharallah means he, prince of the powers. Okay, Shar is prince, Yah, he, and Allah is power. Yashar Allah. All right? Which Allah is a Hebrew word, but when these damn Ishmaelites use it, they don't know what they're using it for. All right? They don't even know it. And they used to speak Hebrew back in the ancient world. They used to speak Paleo Hebrew. All these nations did. And hath raised up an horn of salvation for us, or Salakia, verse 68. Blessed be the power, or blessed be the Lord Yahweh Yahweh Shai of Yasharallah, or the powers of Yasharallah, for he hath visited and redeemed his people. All right? Meaning to bring us back, or to buy back his people, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, okay? And have raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant Malak Dawadah, showing that salvation is only for you Hebrew Israelites, not for no other nation, right? As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, all right? And all the holy prophets were always persecuted, all right? Most Hagios or Hagios, G40, or Hagios, Hagias, G40, okay, or from Hagos, G2282, or let me see something, or Hognos, pure, or Hognos, G53, or Hognos, exciting reverence, venerable, sacred, pure from carnality, chaste, as a chaste version, all right, not into these other doctrines, all right, modest, pure from every fault, who can lay charge to the Most High's elect, all right, immaculate, no, get that out of Salak, it's about to slip on that one, pure from every fault, clean, all right, figuratively, innocent, all right, that's another way they're persecuting us is by this. Wherever the Spirit leads me, I'll just go to it, damn it. Hey, it is what it is, man. Revelation chapter 12 and verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Mashiachim, of his Mashiach, or Mashiachim, for the accuser of our Akim is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. All right, and that word accuser, all right, or what the devil does, Diablos, all right, he'll constantly accuse you. Salaki, let me go into that word accuser. Categorio. Category literally means to put in a category too. Categorio. That's where they get the word category. All right, let me see something. Categoros. An accuser, a name given to the devil by the rabbis. Satan, especially Satan, a complaint at law against one in the assembly. All right, so they're trying to accuse us. All right, which literally means an accuser, a name given to the devil by the rabbis. Good, it's actually good they wrote that there. Good. All right, categoria. All right, before a judge to make an accusation. Oh, look what these Hebrew Israelites are doing. Look, man, I seen this one dude on the comment board. He said, "Oh, y'all saying y'all can't, you can't smoke because that's against the law." Yeah, it is. All right, but the one dude came on the comment board saying, "But y'all inhaling incense smoke. This ain't no damn in the form of no smoke, you dumbass nigga." All right, damn hell, ain't nothing wrong with burning an incense. Right, we're not smoking. All right, these people are bugged the hell out their damn mind. All right, there's so many scripts to get on that, man. But yeah, the Lord does struck you damn demons with madness. All right. So he's going to accuse us day and night, or constantly accuse us. Why? Because it says this, and it's in verse 2, but let me read verse 11 first. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. Right? Testimony goes into testes, which is literally balls. You got only men can prophesy on the hours and bowels. You need balls to prophesy, okay? Your testicles. That's showing you another proof that women ain't supposed to usurp authority or teach a man. Women ain't supposed to tell a man what to do, all right? Now, I'm not talking about a woman trying to teach her daughter at home. I'm not saying that, all right? You're not supposed to go tell us what you think is right in your own mind. No, the Lord is only dealing with the men. The tabernacle of God shall be with men, all right? Revelation chapter 12 and verse 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. So if it means we got to be put to death for the gospel's sake, all right, we got to be put to death. So we're gonna have to endure affliction, endure tribulation, endure persecution, endure murder, all right, endure being killed by these 2/3 if that's what the Lord wants for you, all right. And the Lord even said it's better to fall into the hands of the Most High than to fall into the hands of men. Who was that to say? I believe that was Ezra. So like, I gotta go back into that. Cause why? Cause the Most High shows compassion. Edom ain't gonna show nobody compassion. Even if they killed you with a soft touch, it's still murder. They're the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right? They're not gonna show you compassion or mercy. They're trying to take your life. They're trying to silence you from speaking his word. All right? Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens. All right, the Shemayim, all right, really talking about the elect, all right, and he that dwelt in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. All right, the people living, all right, are scattered throughout these four corners. All right, woe, which woe means destruction. All right, woe to the inhabitants, all right, the inhabitants or the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, which represents the people. Okay, the sea represents the people. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath. Revelation 17, you can prove that with Revelation 17. It represents the people. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Right, because these devils know that Yahweh Shai is going to take them out their power. All right, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. They have but a short time. All right, they know that Yahweh Shai is going to, that they have a short time to rule. Matter of fact, let me grab that. This is Job 20, I believe. Let's grab this one first. Job chapter 20 and verse 2. Starting at verse 4. Job chapter 20 and verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old? What? The ancient world, all right? Knowest thou not this of, and it's applying to now, okay? Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. All right, the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. All right, although America's been ruling since they became the United States of America, 244 years, which that's not long. That's actually a short time. But within that period of time, they have conjured up and heaped up people or these other nations unto themselves. And that's the reason or how they got their power, by conquering nations and by bringing people under servitude or underneath subjection. Where subjection means under subjection or under the rule of somebody or under the rule of Esau, Edom. So the ancient Greek Empire ruled only for about a period of 200 and something years around, because the Hasmonean succeeded that. Select the Hasmonean dynasty with I forgot with before John Hyrcanus. Who was that? I know it's during the time it was the Maccabees. The Maccabees succeeded the Greek Empire, or the Antiochus Epiphanes IV, and the other Seleucid Empire that came after Antiochus Epiphanes IV. But they succeeded and started off the Hasmonean Empire. It only lasted for about 200 and something years. All right, proving it, the Edomites. All right, every empire, the Babylonian Empire. All right, they came into power. When was this? Around 612. All right, they preceded the Assyrian Empire. All right, and they were taken down in 539 BC by Darius. Okay, or what was it? Cyrus. I gotta look that up again. Salakia. In 539 BC. So you had these nations of old that it was a small triumph. It was short. It didn't last long. All right? It didn't last long. All right, Job chapter 20 and verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. All right, and I'm going to grab Psalms 49 and verse 11. And it's the reason why they're hypocrites too, because they think they got all this power that they can't be taken out of power. All right, the Lord gave you that power, you damn devil. All right, Psalms 49 and verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses, matter of fact, let's start at verse 10. For he seeth